Now this is one very important thing. Somewhere else you are going to solve the differential equation also. With the help of the MATLAB, you can also solve the differential equation. So just differential equation is like this. You will be given the differential equation like this, and you want to solve for the x. So for solving the differential equation, we need to go for some notation here, like d here actually. Uh, you will see that d denotes the actually d by d, just like for this case, dx. Here you have the written dx upon dt. Okay, so this d by dt actually we are denoting by writing capital D, and then you have the variable name dx. So you can see like this. Here you have dx by dt is equal to minus a times x. So d by dt is represented by the capital D, and then the variables, dependent variables, जो भी आपका dependent variables are, and this is the representation of d by dt. And if you have the differential equation of degree 2, then d square y divided by dt square. So you have d2. d2 means like d square. So d2y. The independent variable is assumed as t unless specified. So here in case of the uh, differential equations, independent variable is assumed as t if you are not specifying. So t is the independent variable. Now see, we have the function. So function name is dsolve. This is the name of dsolve, differential equation. So if you have some differential equation, x is the symbolic variable. So dx, this is what actually d by dt and x. So dx by dt is equal to minus a into x. So you are going to solve this. So this is the answer. If you use the MATLAB, then this is the answer you are getting. And these are the constants you are getting. These are the unknown constants, you know that. And if you are given some value, then you can also compute the value of the constants. So at home you can learn how to solve the differential equation. So if you want to do in the MATLAB like this, like if you say d solves this, d solve this, then see you are getting the answer like this with the help of the MATLAB. C2x exp and this. So this is the way you are getting the answer. So with the help of the dsolve, you can also get the answer. Dsolve, df is equal to, you can see f plus sine t. F is the symbolic variable. This is the variable. Then f plus sine t you have, and you are getting the answer. Dsolve dy is equal to a into y. So this is the answer. Now, in the case of this, you have this equation, and you are telling that this is also given to you. So with the help of this, you can determine the constant value, and then that's why you will not, constant is not here. You can. So I think if you don't know how to solve this, you can learn at home, or if you don't want to learn, you just use the MATLAB. Once you use the MATLAB for solving the differential equation, you can get directly. Okay. Now, so you have the simultaneously you are going to solve dsolve. There are two equations you have. This is one and this is one. So one is assigned to the x and other answer is assigned to this. Now the second order. So dsolve is the same, but you have to specify by writing 2 and equating 0. You can get the answer. So see that how simple it is. You just need to type this command. Just need to type this command for getting the differential equations. So if you have the differential equation even in the second order, and with the help of only this syntax, this command, you are getting the answer. That's why MATLAB is actually used for the problem solving, and it is used for the scientists and engineers for their research work. So that you should not put much effort for solving for knowing how to solve the differential equation. Just if you need, you can use the MATLAB. Now if you have the system of linear equation, so how you can solve this? So see, sims x, y, z, f1, f2, f3. These are the symbolic variables. So f1 we have defined, this is the f1. So f1 is equal to this, f2 is equal to this is the symbolic, f3 is equal to this. And you want to find out this uh, value for the x, y, and z. So x, y, z is equal to solve f1, f2, f3. So you are going to solve x1, f1, f2, f3. An important thing to order the output parameters in the lexicoappropriate manner. So this is the case x, y, z. So if your variables in the expression, you have to see the variables. Here you have the 3 variables, and it will output the first variable which is according to the lexicographic order. So x is the first one, then y is the second one, and z is the third one. So that's why x, y, z you have written x, y, z in the lexicographic order. And simply f1, f2, f3, and you know how solving this means. So f1 is equal to 0, f2 is equal to 0, f3 is equal to 0, and you are solving the 3 simultaneous equation. And for solving the simultaneous equation, you know, lot of maths work, lot of algebra you need to do. So if you have the laptop with you and somebody says that okay, find the answer for this, you just click the mouse and see the answer and say that okay, this is the answer, and people will be surprised at how you are getting the answer. This is the beauty of your MATLAB.